Microevolution and Macroevolution by Melissa Garcia and Nina Treto. Microevolution versus macroevolution. Microevolution is the small-scale changes within a species. Happens over shorter time frames. Populations adapt but remain the same species. Macroevolution is a large-scale changes that result in new species. Happens over longer time frames. Populations become genetically distinct and cannot interbreed.
Examples of microevolution: antibiotic resistance in bacteria. What happens? Bacteria exposed to the antibiotic evolve resistance. Why? The one with resistant genes survive and pass on their traits. Result: the population adapts, but it's still the same bacteria species. Why it's microevolution? The bacteria remains the same species, but some individuals gain resistance to the antibiotics. These changes occur within a population over a short time and do not create new species.
Examples of microevolution: peppered moth coloration. What happens? During the Industrial Revolution, darker moths survived better in polluted areas. Why? They were camouflaged from predators. Result: the population's coloration changed, but it remained the same species. Why? It's microevolution. The moths remain the same species, but their population shifts from mostly light colored to mostly colored dark due to environmental changes. The changes are adaptations within the species.
Brown animals adapt their behavior and body structure to compete with crested animals. Why? Competition for resources drove rapid changes. Result: they adapted within the species level, showing microevolution. Why? It's microevolution. Brown animals adapted their behavior and size to survive competition with crested animals. These changes happen quickly within the same species without leading to new species formation.
Macroevolution. Evolution of Darwin's finches. What happens? Different populations evolved unique beak shapes on separate islands. Why? Each beak adapted to specific food sources. Result: population became so different they couldn't interbreed, forming new species. Why? It's macroevolution. Populations on different islands evolved unique beak shapes due to different food resources. Over time, they became genetically distinct and unable to interbreed, forming new species.
Macroevolution, whale evolution. What happens? Land mammals evolved to fully aquatic animals over millions of years. Why? Adaptations like flippers and tail fins allowed survival in water. Result: a new species of marine mammals emerged, showing macroevolution. Why? It's macroevolution. Ancient land mammals evolved into aquatic mammals, developing new features like fins and blowholes. These adaptations happen over millions of years, leading to an entirely new species.
Examples of macroevolution. Formation of new plant species. What happens? Two plant populations become geographically isolated and evolve separately. Why? Different climates and pollinators led to genetic differences. Result: they became new species unable to crossbreed. Formation of new plant species. Why? It's microevolution. Geographically isolated plant populations evolved differently due to climate and pollinator differences. These populations became new species that could no longer crossbreed. Lastly, this is the work cited.
Thank you for listening.